Hello, I am Maria Munoz, and today I will be discussing the film Bless Me Ultima by Rodolfo Anaya, best-selling Chicano author. Rodolfo Anaya, author of the novel Bless Me Ultima, was awarded the National Humanities Medal by President Barack Obama in 2016. Considered the best Chicano fiction novel by the New York Times. He was born on October 30, 1937, and died on June 28, 2020. Chicano movie cast. The director was Carl Franklin. Logan Alon as Antonio the boy. Miriam Colon as Última the curandera. Benito Martinez as Gabriel the father. Dolores Heredia as Maria the mother. All of the people in this movie are poor Catholic Mexican American farmers. Chicano way of life in the 19th. This movie is about Antonio Mares, a young Chicano boy, 6 years old. His family members and the curandera, or healer, who comes to live in his house in Guadalupe, New Mexico in the year 1940. He is telling the story of when he was growing up and what happened to him. This movie keeps you in suspense from beginning to end. It has violent and action scenes, great magic spirits and witchcraft that keeps you in suspense and you want to continue watching it. When the curandera comes to live in his house, everyone is afraid of her because she is considered a witch by everyone in town. She uses herbs as medicine and magic to cure witchcraft. She has that mysterious powers and a way of making people afraid of her. This thing gives the sense of fear, the way they all look at her as she's coming to the house. Antonio witnessed the killing of Lupito by the town people. He was shot and died in front of him as he was hiding in the bushes, and this man asked him before he died to bless him. But he was so scared he just ran back home. He is troubled about Lupito's soul, since he did not get a blessing according to his Catholic faith. He goes to the curandera, and after that day, they were always together, and she was showing him about the herbs, nature, and the spirits. This scene is very violent. The surrounding in the scene and the sound effect makes this scene even more interesting. The villain in the movie is Tenorio, who has three daughters who are witches and put a spell on one of his uncles. And he was dying, and the grandfather went to ask Ultima, the curandera, to help him cure his son. She takes Antonio with her to cure the uncle, and he sees Ultima practice her magic and cure the uncle. She made three candle dolls and takes them with her. One day, Antonio notices that one of the dolls is melting, and they find out that one of the witches, Tenorio's daughter, has died. Tenorio gets the men in town all angry, telling them Ultima is a witch and that she killed his daughter. And they all go to kill Ultima, but then they ask her to pass under a blessed cross to prove that she is not a witch. And then an owl attacks Tenorio and scratches one eye out. And that is why in this picture he has the patch in his eye. Antonio realizes the owl is protecting Ultima. This scene is so real. When you see the owl attacking, the visual effects and the sounds are great. Antonio sees Tenorio killing Narciso, who was always drunk, but always helping his family and Ultima. As he is dying, he is asking Antonio to bless him before he dies. This is the second person that dies before him and that asks him for his blessing. Antonio starts asking questions about God and the Catholic Church. He prepares for his first communion and thinks God will answer his questions. I think this would be a very traumatic experience for any child of his age. Ultima sent Antonio to his grandfather's farm to get away from all the bad experiences. Tenorio tries to kill him, and he escapes, but when he gets home, he sees Tenorio in the front of the house with a rifle and starts screaming, and everyone comes out to help him from being shot. But then the owl attacks Tenorio, and he shoots the owl. And one of the uncles shoots and kills Tenorio. Antonio realizes that the owl is Ultima, and runs to see her, and she is dying. Ultima is dying and asks Antonio to go bury the owl. And before she dies, Antonio asks Ultima, "Bless me, Ultima." And she does give him her blessing, and she dies. The end. This is a great movie. I really enjoyed watching the movie. It kept me interested in what was going to happen next, and is a perfect example of Chicano cinema. The movie portrays the real life of the Chicano families with all the troubles in the family and the religious beliefs we grew up with. Thank you for listening to my film review and hope you watch and enjoy this Chicano film. Thank you and have a wonderful day.